Hello. So, this is my attempt at doing a crafting thing while I am still I'm still debating on what to do for Jimin's birthday, and our Hobi is coming home. I just realized this glue was like more secure than I initially thought it was. This one I originally made this for a different thing, and now I have decided to change it up and make it even more pretty. It's probably too much, but you know what? I'm just gonna do what I do. So, which is normally, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just doing whatever. So, I'm still debating on what I'm going to be doing for Jimin's birthday. So, if you guys have any thoughts, what are you guys thinking about doing for Jimin's birthday? And our Hobi is coming home, our sunshine. There's this picture that I saw, or in a meme that I saw going on. It says that soon our sun and moon are going to be back together, and I always find it so funny how Jin is such a troll to like, because Hobi's like, oh, posting all these lovely pictures for us, and Jin is like, ugh. They're like, huh, kind of like, you're showing off, just being like, funny on such a petty scale. And I'm like, Jin, I love you. I really do. I really, really do. I really do love him. And when he says things like that, it makes me realize why I love him so much. Okay, so this, I don't know if you see it. So I guess I'm not much of a collector, because this actually came from when I got all of the 7 for like for the idol collection. On the back and stuff like that, where they had everything for like the showing us like what it's about, and for those that want a little bit more know about the figures, and they had these little like logos everywhere. So I ended up cutting them out so I can decorate. And I was thinking about Jimin, and I was like, okay, well, Jimin, the amount of little craft things that so like, cause like Jimin likes to do little craftings and building little things and showing us and having fun like that. And Hobi likes little bracelets and making things like that. And so I wanted to combine my brain's like, well, what if I combine the two? You know? And I might just do that. And I don't know what this is gonna end up look like on here, but you know what? It's just gonna be pretty because it's gonna be like little logos and stuff, and it doesn't really necessarily have to look like anything because I always joke and say that personally I don't I do more, I guess, abstract art a little bit more. In that essence, a little bit more in the lines of uh of our Bear and Yoongi, because when Yoongi does art, it's more like different types of strokes and layers and like the lines and things like that, and that's normally just been my I'm always impressed with how JK does art, because I have difficulty sometimes even doing certain things like drawing. I could draw, like, of course, you know, with like a tree, like a normal basic tree, you know, in a basic house. But the way that, like, in the soup, and not just in the soup, but in general, when JK starts drawing, I'm just like, dude, what? And I enjoy it so much. And I'm in awe every single time. Yeah, oh. So far it looks like this. So far it looks like, oh, okay. But anyway, so I was thinking to myself, like, what am I going to do for his birthday? Because I try to come up with a theme. And it's not just Jimin's birthday, it's also the homecoming of our sunshine. So I'm even more like, guys, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm just curious if you guys have anything planned. If you're planning on watching anything, I'm probably just going to be binge watching Hope on the Street. And I just wanna, between Hope on the Street, oh crap. Okay. Between Hope on the Street and rewatching some for some of the Muse footage for like his dancing, and just Jimin dancing in general was a great way to spend his birthday. But you know, it's like you celebrate. My brain's like, oh, because his birthday week, because you know it's at least a week adventure, a week, a month, So my brain's like, dude. It looks like a little flower. I appreciate the company as I'm putting on these little logos on here. I do have a little bit more than what I just showed you guys, but you know. I didn't want to activate too much of my OCD. Some of it is, you know, normal because I'm awake and I'm breathing. So, but overall, so for now, I think that part is done. Woo. Okay, so, so for now, like this. What? I'll show it a little bit closer. See? And then down here. I haven't put this fully together yet, but I did this. And I, so for now, yay! Isn't that pretty? Right, I'll just do this. It's the wrong side, but it's what it is, so, yeah. So, let's put some pretty butterflies on it. I really can't move it because, you know, it's glue and the backing of this. But I really like these though. And, you know, when I think of everything, my brain's like butterflies, and I've always had a deep affection with like butterflies. And then, you know, there's Song Butterfly, and just, you know, their storylines and how I see life and everything. So I was like, why not? Honestly, I think this is going to be the closest thing to a crafting video that part of me can muster, because, you know, I was just thinking about what I was gonna do for his birthday, and then Hobi coming back. I think I've said that like 4 or 5 times this entire video. So since since Hobi and Jimin love to create many things on live streams, when J-Hope's not, when every now and then he does that, and when he's throwing up on the street. And I know one year for Jimin's birthday, I posted a little interpretive dance to Promise. Was it Promise? Yeah. And I love that song. And you're going to see how much I love that song when I post something a little bit more closer to his birthday. And this is turning out prettier than I thought. See? So, glad you're, listen to me ramble. And, I think it's so fitting that Jin is an ambassador for, how do you pronounce that? Lange? But the lips? Oh. Because Jin has some very, full lips. And I still laugh at the fact that I think, you could just, and even small, I love I'm remembering the part where in, his, vlog that he did while, vlog Bantam Bomb, whichever you want to call it, where he is actually, getting ready for his event with Coldplay, and in order to motivate himself to finish a level or a segment, he told himself that he was like, I will not put on chapstick until I beat this. And he's always moisturizing, and so I just think that it's so fitting. It is so fitting that he is an ambassador. And I'm just like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, so that's it for now. I have to let this sit because the things are gonna move, and I don't want to deal with it until I have to do a different type of sealer. But look at that. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna go. So, annyeong. Was this okay for a mini craft discussion? We'll see. Bye bye. Annyeong.